This presentation will provide a brief overview of the BrakeSafe Logger system and how it works. The BrakeSafe Logger has been designed to provide an easy, accurate, and reliable method for inspecting brake adjustment and determining if brakes are in adjustment or out of adjustment. The BrakeSafe Logger consists of 5 key components: a steel bracket for mounting the system on the brake chamber of a truck or a trailer, a steel U-shaped pre-measured reference unit commonly called a goalpost. The distance between the 2 arms of the goalpost is the recommended pushrod travel limit before the brake needs to be readjusted to ensure a safe reserve of braking force. The BrakeSafe Logger system uses one of 3 available goalposts depending on the chamber type. The logging component includes a black self-lubricating acetal plastic housing and a high-impact red nylon arrow indicator that is inserted into the housing. Finally, the BrakeSafe Logger has a clevis pin with a tooled point and a red sleeve. The clevis pin is used with all trucks and power units. In the case of trailers, a clamp indicator pin is inserted and attached to the pushrod. The replacement clevis pin with the red cover is installed in the brake adjuster. If a trailer is being outfitted, the clamp indicator pin is attached to the pushrod. The bracket, goalpost, black housing, and the red arrow indicator are assembled and mounted on the brake chamber. Here you can see the complete assembly installed on a typical truck steering axle brake chamber. Note that the goalpost, the arrow indicator are both aligned with the clevis pin. In the case of a trailer installation, the clamp indicator pin would be used for alignment. The alignment is done only after the truck's brakes are released. Now, let's look how the BrakeSafe Logger works. First, a full service brake application is made at 100 psi and the brake pedal is released. As the brakes are applied, the push rod moves the clevis pin, and the clevis pin in turn moves the red arrow indicator through the black housing. As the brakes are released, the push rod retracts into the brake chamber, and you can see that the red arrow indicator remains in position, indicating the distance the push rod has traveled during the brake application. Let's look at the brake adjustment status. This demo brake chamber is a typical Type 24, commonly found on the truck's front axle, the steering axle. For this specific chamber, the brake needs readjustment after the push rod has traveled 1 3/4 inches. The goalpost you see here has a pre-measured distance of 1 3/4 inches from post to post. So, looking at the result of the last brake application, what is the brake adjustment status? Well, you can see that the arrow indicator rests between the goalposts. This means the arrow indicator has not traveled more than 1 3/4 inches. This brake is currently in adjustment. If you inspect the brake and you see that the arrow indicator is beyond the 2 goalpost arms, as is here, this means that the arrow indicator has traveled more than 1 3/4 inches. This brake is now out of adjustment. It's as simple as that. If the arrow logger is between the goalposts, the brake is in adjustment. The arrow logger is past or beyond the goalposts, the brake is out of adjustment. Thank you for your attention. To learn more about the BrakeSafe Logger system, please refer to the contact information you will see on the screen now.